If an Egyptian wants to ensure himself eternal life, there is only one answer: the Book of the Dead. The Book of the Dead differed with each individual who purchased one.
We have up to 189 chapters that could be in the Book of the Dead. In fact, that's almost never the case that we have all 189. So we find that the scribes, based on their own theology or the preferences of their customers, had a lot of leeway in how they would put the Book of the Dead together.
Now, a spell is a magical utterance or incantation, and the purpose of these was to help the deceased achieve eternal life, or immortality, life after death.
The spells included in the Book of the Dead contained protections from demons that might attack the deceased. There's even a spell to protect the deceased from dying a second time.
Egyptians faced hard physical labor in the afterlife as they plowed the soil and tilled the fields of the gods.
Anut.
Nanuin Shabti. Nashiet Lav, Ufat Lav.
Chapter 6 allows the deceased, whenever called upon to perform any manual labor, the deceased brings to life little clones of him or herself, and they do all the dirty work. So everybody had to take Chapter 6 with them, because otherwise you'd be there in the underworld without your maid.
The Egyptians even rated some of the spells. Some of them were annotated, truly excellent, good 1,000,000 times. Now, how a dead person could report back on them, I don't know.
The Egyptians believed that the heart was the most important organ that one possessed, and that was where one's soul lived, that was where one's essence was, where you thought, believed, everything came from there. And thus they left the heart inside the body because they felt that your heart was necessary as part of the process of getting to the afterlife.
Such an important organ needed extra protection. That protection came in the form of the heart scarab.
The heart scarab is a representation of a scarab beetle. The reason why it's a beetle is that the rising sun in Egypt was symbolized by a beetle, a winged beetle, rising up above the horizon. So this scarab beetle was associated with the idea of the rising sun. The rising sun was a symbol for the rebirth of dead Egyptians.
The scarab would be inscribed on the back with one of the spells that you see in the Book of the Dead, which basically explains why I did not lie, I did not steal, I did not cheat, and my heart is good, it is justified. The heart scarab is a bit like a crib sheet for the deceased.